Well, Luke Littler silenced the crowd and came away with victory when last week we travelled to Liverpool for the Premier League darts. A very warm welcome to Double Top, sponsored by BetMGM, our weekly podcast where we bring you all the action from the BetMGM Premier League darts.
Yeah, we haven't got Jack this week. He is, well, having a jolly in Japan. But you have Polly and myself, so that's good news, isn't it? And we have a very talented family with us today. Is the Apprentice and the Wizard in the house, Simon and Mason Whitlock. Good to see you guys.
Hello. Thank you for having us.
Your very first podcast ever.
Yep.
Ever. How does that feel?
Pretty cool, actually.
And
Well, we feel very, very blessed that it's us that you've chosen.
Yeah, I've got to ask, first of all, Mace, do you feel that you are the first darted Nepo baby? Because I've been trying to rack my brain. Is there anyone? I know that Gary Anderson's kid is coming through, but I know he's considerably younger.
And he's great.
Yeah, but you must be the first darted Nepo baby, right?
Well, you got Josh Richardson, but James Richardson's son. So,
Yeah.
But yeah, I guess probably, yeah.
And the Browns.
Was it always darts for you?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, no.
Or was there going to be another career path?
No. It was never darts, really. I played when I was. I played a lot when I was younger, from like 8 years old to about 10, 11, and then stopped playing. Moved over to England when I was about 15, 16, and then started doing college over here. And then COVID hit, and there was nothing really else to do, so I started playing some lockdown tournaments and found out I could throw darts and started practicing a lot, and yeah, the rest is history.
And I guess it's a teacher-pupil scenario with father and son.
Yeah, I try to pass all the information which I learnt from his grandfather. He coached me in Australia, so I pass all my knowledge on to Mason, and sometimes he listens, sometimes he doesn't, so, you know.
I was about to say, but it bubbles over sometimes.
Yeah, I'm sure. And did you have any reservations about him sort of, going into the darts world?
Yeah, sort of. I mean, I've never pushed him to play darts. I'd rather him play golf or something like, It's probably a bit more money in golf, but, he loves the darts, and he actually loves golf as well, so.
Best of both worlds. We're going to watch you throw some darts in just a little bit, but obviously we've seen footage of both of you. I mean, the resemblance of your throw and your throw, it's uncanny. And the way you sort of blow on the hands as well, he's really picked up so much from you. It's so similar.
Yeah, I mean, I never taught him any of that. I think he just copied me because he's seen how successful I've been at darts. So, I'm not a bad role model, I guess.
What is the blowing on the darts?
It's just for grip, basically.
Just for grip. Yeah. That's what I do it for. I copied my whole throw of Dad's when I first started playing. Just watched how he would grip it, then watched like how he kind of bring it round, stopping in front of his face. But I've evolved a bit now that I've kind of changed it a bit more to try and be a bit more fluid. But yeah, everything was based off just watching Dad when he was...
What's in the cat is in the kitten.
Yeah, he was doing something right.
I feel like you're both Aussies, obviously. You're both very laid back. Does it ever get competitive?
Yeah.
Yeah, all the
okay.
time.
Yeah.
To what level?
Look at that from Mason. He's like, yeah.
Yeah.
In what
losing.
sense?
We hate losing to each other. Even in practice, we try and whoever gets the most games won. We try and beat each other in everything, even golf.
I have to win at everything, basically.
Okay, what was it like the first time that Mason did beat you then, Simon? Can you remember that moment? Because that must have stunned.
It's happened a few times, but yeah, it's annoying, obviously. But on the other hand, I'm very proud of him because he's taken over.
How do you keep it on the practice floor, on the hockey? How do you not let it spill over to the Sunday dinner table? I'd love it that it did, and there's some kind of frosty kind of.
Yeah, they're not
pretty
talking
much.
to each other.
It's not just darts, so it's like any sport, like golf. We try and beat each other. Table tennis, like all sorts of everything. We kind of compete, but that's what makes our relationship fun, I guess. Like we can. And then we can have a laugh about it afterwards.
Oh, that's
it's always good
Yeah.
after. We never go back on, oh yeah, I smashed you up. Like, you know, it's just like, we're done, that's it, finished.
I bet it's brought you so much closer together as well.
Absolutely, yeah. I mean, I love spending every minute with Mason, you know, playing sports together, and just even like comes down to cooking together. I've taught Mason to cook, and he's a great cook now, so... You know,
I think I taught him to cook, but
everything in general, like, that's what you do with your kids.
Going to embarrass you now, Mason. How much of a talent is he, and how far do you think he can go?
He's very talented. He needs a little bit of discipline and to listen a little bit more, but I think he could go all the way if he listens and knuckles down and sorts a few little niggles out.
Must be hard taking advice though off your dad. I mean, you obviously know like what he's achieved and everything like that, but it must be still quite difficult sometimes.
Sometimes you don't want your dad as a coach, do
yeah,
you?
Yeah, definitely. Sometimes it's like, oh yeah, I get it. Like, come on, give me a break. But
do you think he's harder on you because he is your dad? Maybe.
I don't. Yeah. I mean, I don't. I think he could. I think he could be like. He could be even harder on me. Like, but it's just. I just need to listen, basically. Like, I know he told me the right things. It's just like, yeah, you were right. Like, no one likes to admit that they were wrong. It's like,
he's very stubborn and listening.
I wasn't sure when he kept saying, yeah, he just needs to listen. I thought you were going to be like, Dad,
no,
it is
okay?
True.
I can be really stubborn. No one likes their parents telling them that what they were doing wrong. It's like, yeah, I know, but no. I do need to listen a bit more, and if I do, I've got some good confidence. I mean, why not?
Yeah, well, I tell you what, we'll talk about some more of your goals and other bits about your journey in just a moment. But let's get back to the darts. Liverpool was a great week for Luke Littler. Yeah, he had the booze, but he very quickly turned that crowd to silence.
129.
Well, all Johnny can do is leave it handy-ish, and that means a finish, which he has, and hope the world's best player misses.
He's not missed much tonight. And he doesn't miss that, and he doesn't miss the chance to close the gap on Clayton at the top of the table.
Good win for Littler there. Paul, you were there.
Yeah.
The atmosphere seemed like it was electric.
Yeah.
There. But what about the tension? Is that starting to build?
Yeah,
do you
I
think, a little
feel
bit?
now. So that was week 12. We're coming up to week 13 now in Aberdeen, and there was a lot of people talking about the permutations. For example, right. So what happens now if Johnny wins this night? Is he absolutely in? If Van Gerwen doesn't win, is he out? If Luke Humphries doesn't win, is he out?
Is that amongst the work people, or is that backstage?
I'd say behind the scenes, but I think everyone's feeling it because it felt so intense. There was every single game, it felt there was something riding on it, and it felt, for the players, that 2 points felt like 5 points for them. Do you know what I mean? So you've been there, obviously, Simon. You must know, especially at this crunch time now, I kind of feel for Josh, bless him, and I know we'll talk about it in a bit, he didn't win his quarterfinal, and I think now it's game over for him in terms of making the playoffs. So yeah, this week there was just something different in the air. It just felt a lot more tense.
Yeah, I know. I've been in that situation where you're down the bottom bit or right on the cusp of making the finals, and it's a horrible feeling. Like, I was in that position in Australia when I played the Premier League, and I had to win one game just to secure that spot, and the amount of pressure is incredible.
Yeah, so I mean, we're all, behind the scenes, and the reporters, everyone's, talking about what everyone needs, and if they don't win this and they're not going through. Is that what it's like in the Players' Lounge as well? I mean, they're obviously very aware of what they need to do and get, because sometimes I feel the players just sort of wipe it off a little bit, as in like, no, I'm not worried about what I need,
No. Trust me, they're all worried about it, and
What do you talk about in the Players' Lounge?
Well, we don't normally talk to each other.
Nice.
Yeah, we just we're focused on what we need to do.
Absolutely, yeah.
We just isolate ourselves a bit, and just get on with it.
Michael Van Gerwen, though, I feel like sometimes he can throw in a bit of banter.
Yeah, he's always good for a bit of banter.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Even like if you're under the cosh, he'd make it even worse, right?
Yeah, for sure. He'll let you know all about it.
Yeah, he will.
Mason, have you come up against Luke in the juniors at all?
I played him one time in the Dev Tour, and he beat me 4-2. And I played really well, and I was sitting on, I think I was on 78 to make it 3-all, and he took out 120. It's just how good he is.
Yeah, I was about to say, how
Doesn't
impressed
miss.
have you been in terms of what he's achieved? I mean, he's still so young, isn't he? 19 years old.
Oh, he's ridiculous. Like I knew he'd come back in the Premier League sooner or later after what happened a couple of weeks ago. Just as soon as he gets settled and he's okay with the booing, he's back. Like, he just adapts. He's so good.
We say this all the time, but that kind of is where his quality's at, the fact that he can just keep going and going and going, and he rides the pressure and handles it so well and still gets the results. He doesn't seem to let anything get to him too
Faze
much. I
him
mean,
at all.
you're around him a lot, Paul. Do you feel that as well?
Well, yeah, but it's funny though, because you say he had like a dip. I would argue, and I'm not the professional here or the expert, but I would argue since he's burst onto the scene, the 2.5 years ago, has he had any dips really?
No.
Not at all. No, I mean,
Not like a
Yeah.
consistent
His
dip.
bad games are still around the 100 average
yeah.
mark.
And even if he has a couple of games where he's not winning, it's like it's for about a month, and then all of a sudden he's back to winning nights.
I think he just always knows, doesn't he? The back of his head going, even if that does happen, he's going to be all right.
Yeah, absolutely. He's got a strong head. He knows what he can do. Like, he can just turn it on when he wants to, basically.
Yeah.
Well, what is it like being a younger player in darts at the moment? Because this game is booming.
Oh, it's great. Like all the new faces and all the new competition, all these youth tournaments and dev tour. It's great. It's great seeing all the new guys, and I like to try and be an inspiration to them as well, maybe.
How much does that motivate you in terms of seeing what everyone else is doing and the youngsters really coming through and making a name for themselves? How much does that motivate you?
If I go to a tournament these days, like I get all the young kids come up and they like to take photos with me. And I'm
Do you like that?
Yeah, it's great. I like seeing how much they get involved and how much help I can give them. Like if I can give them any advice, I like that. I think it's cool.
What is the advice you give to them?
Just keep practicing. Make sure you keep your body still and
Listen to your
Make
dad.
sure you listen.
I'm about to say, listen to your dad.
listen to my dad or their dad.
Do these kids come up and they say, "Oh my God, Simon Whitlock's your dad"? Because you are a legend, obviously. So that's pretty cool.
It used to be like that until I hit my 9 data on Modus and did all right on Modus. They
Come
kind
into
of
your
come up to
own.
me like, they're like, oh, you're Mason Whitlock instead of you're Whitlock's son, and that's cool in itself.
Is that really important to you to make your name in your own right and not just be known as, not that you are, but Simon Whitlock's son?
Yeah, well, at first I hated it. Like every tournament I used to go to, like, oh, that's Whitlock's son, it's Whitlock's son. But now it's like, instead of being drawn against Whitlock's son, like they'll draw. Oh, they're like, oh, it's me. I've got to play Mason. And I like to strike fear in them a bit.
That must be a pretty proud moment for you as well. The fact that he is making a name for himself.
Yeah, of course it is. I mean, I'd love to see him one day get to the Premier League and get to the top of the rankings. That'd be my dream to see him get there. And yeah, I hope he does. I mean, what more could I ask for?
Yeah. We've got questions about the Premier League and about your goals, but let's just go back to Liverpool. Clayton, still at the top of the table. Johnny Clayton, in my eyes, is like the nicest person on tour. Can you give us a little insight into what it's like sort of touring with Johnny? I know you do a lot of exhibitions with him as well. He's just lush, isn't he?
Yeah, no, I agree. He is one of the nicest guys on tour. I never hear a bad word come out of his mouth, and he's always smiling. And, yeah, just a great guy.
He always seems like he's really enjoying himself up there.
Yeah, always, yeah. Yeah, he loves it.
And he says that the Premier League is his favourite ever tournament, but like better than the Worlds for him, and it's showing.
Absolutely, you can see why. I mean, he's top of the table.
Yeah. Do you think Littler will jump ahead of him over the next 4 weeks?
That's very hard to say. I mean, I know how Littler will be thinking, and he will be thinking, I want to finish first.
Yeah. We're just saying that about Littler. You've played Littler before recently at the World Series, and you were up against him, and then all of a sudden Littler has this ability to just put it into another gear.
Yeah.
Is that his secret weapon amongst many?
Yeah, I mean, it's just full-on belief, I think, and talent combined together, and then you got someone who's almost impossible to beat.
What do you think makes him so impossible to beat? What is it that has that X factor? What is that, do you think?
I think it's, talent to start with, and then the belief. You put those two together, and it's one awesome thing.
Yeah, perfect combo.
Yeah, when you were playing, I know that Michael van Gerwen was around on the scene, and then obviously you had Barney as well. Both incredible Dutch darting icons, and now we have a new one, Jan van Veen. Let's just show you a clip, actually. So
It was
after
his birthday, wasn't it?
It was his birthday.
24.
He was 24,
Yeah.
and I actually thought he was going to do it when he won his first quarter final, but he missed the bullseye to win it with a 167 hit. As we know, Johnny Clayton was there to tidy up and reach yet, of course, that Premier League final in Liverpool.
This is taking a long time.
142.
Johnny Clayton survives a match start for the second time tonight. And the ferret wriggles away once again. What a contest! One way, then the other, then back again, but Johnny Clayton prevails.
Jan van Veen, he took an unusually sort of lengthier pause. I mean, he was really in his flow and then sort of really took a longer pause at the end. But what do you think that was?
I'm not sure. I've been in the same situation before. You know, that one big dart, you want to make sure you throw it correctly, and sometimes you break your rhythm to do that, which he did. But yeah, it's just a tough one. Like, sometimes you just don't feel right to throw that last dart.
Yeah, the pressure
Big
as well.
pressure,
Yeah,
big
big pressure, absolutely.
Considering he's thrown that twice during the game, and then to win it, and they're both on Johnny's on a checkout, an easy checkout. It's just a lot. He's also using brand new darts as well.
Yeah,
for
I
the
know.
first
He
time.
tried them against me a week ago in
Did
an exhibition.
he?
Yeah,
Oh,
I
right,
was like,
okay.
oh.
So, I mean, when a player comes out and you know they've got new darts, does that spark a bit of fear in you, thinking, okay, there's a new lease of life in this player now with some new tools?
No, I feel the opposite. I
do
think,
you?
they're vulnerable now. You know,
Okay.
It's very difficult to go well with new darts straight away.
How did he
because-
go in the exhibition against
Yeah,
you?
he just beat me. He had to pull out a couple of big finishes,
Okay.
but yeah, he only just got me.
How long does it take to sort of bed in a new pair of darts for them to feel comfy?
Oh, could take
How long's a
anywhere
piece of
from
string?
weeks to months to years. You
It takes him
know?
about 5 days. And he's
Some
like,
days
these are
I'm-
my new ones. I'm sticking with these. And then a week later, he's got a different set. Well,
Mace, what darts did you start to throw with? Did you just pick up your dad's and that was it? Yeah.
basically, yeah. Just picked up his they were the Gen 2s they're called, and they're half silver, half gold. And I used to use them for ages. And then I found a alternate set with a bit of micro grip on the bottom, and then I've just recently, about 4 months ago, changed to a nice straight barrel. So completely different, but I did start.
How does that make you feel? How dare he?
Well, yeah, I mean, he was going well with them, but I felt like he did need a change.
Yeah.
And he's gone up a couple of grams in weight, which is probably a good thing as well.
Is there like a psychological thing as well? I'm just trying to think, because I'm relating it to running trainers, right? When I get a really good pair of running trainers, I kind of don't want them to end, but you know they've only got a certain amount of miles in them. So you kind of get them to a certain point and you're like, oh, I'm going to try a new pair. But then psychologically you're like, oh God, I've got to bed these in. And
running trainers get better and better, don't they?
until they
I
reach a
suppose
point
like
where
that,
they need to be changed. But I'm just like, was there...
I mean, it's similar with darts. I mean, I like a brand new set every couple of weeks because
Really?
the grip gets worn down. That sharp edge disappears, so a nice fresh set. But then you're sort of a bit wary, like, will they go as good as the last set? Because they're always different.
I'd be blaming my darts all the time.
I find that crazy because I think it was Luke Humphreys who said he was I'm sure it was Luke Humphreys, it was one of the Premier League players, but they had been using the same darts as they used 2 years ago when they had won the Worlds. But then some players like yourself, they have to change every couple of weeks.
Yeah. I mean, Phil Taylor used to change every game back in the day. Wow. Every match,
that
he'd
is a
have
lot
a
of
brand new
darts.
set. Yeah.
Josh Rock does that now, I think.
Yeah, he does. He changes every week. But then some players can go for years. And, you know, Luke Humphreys is playing with the darts that he won the Worlds with. So
I guess every player is different, aren't they?
Yeah.
Should we talk about Little MVG? Because that was a cracking game, wasn't it? It was super, super close. MVG was on fire. I mean, to say he didn't win, but a 107 average, 9 180s. I mean, blooming impressive.
yeah, 311 darters as well.
But I think with those two, it feels a little bit like the best was brought out in him because of MVG. You know, the two of them bringing the best out of each other.
Oh, yeah, for sure. Well, let's look at the clip and I'll tell you what Luke told me afterwards after he played MVG, which he said he absolutely loved doing.
Well, can we save the best until last? Luke Littler led after leg one. The game has been dominated, you have to say, by Van Gerwen, but Littler has hung on in there. And he silences the Boo Boys. That was a terrific victory from Luke Littler. He was 3-1 down, and he won 5 out of the next 7 legs.
It was interesting afterwards. He said he loves playing Michael Van Gerwen, right? But and I'm not saying that Michael Van Gerwen rolls over whenever he plays Littler, but that was Michael Van Gerwen at his best, at his peak. As you say, you read out the stats, it was 311 darters, he had 9 180s, he had a 107 average. And Littler said to me after, like, I really appreciated having Michael Van Gerwen at his best there because I beat him at his best. And I think, I don't know, maybe Littler still looks up to him as like this, this GOAT of the game. Do you know what I mean? So I think that's why he showed so much emotion.
That's what
and so
I mean.
much
I think
celebration.
sometimes you need, in sport, you need a good dance partner, don't you?
Absolutely.
And those two just seem to really click.
Yeah, I understand that fully. Like someone you've idolised your whole time, and then you play them, they play their best darts, and you beat them at their best.
Yeah.
I mean, that's a great feeling.
What was it like playing against Michael Van Gerwen?
It was great. I used to love playing Michael, especially
Because you
when
had him at his peak, right?
I did win 6 in a row against him, which I don't think many players have done. But yeah, I mean, I had him at his worst probably, but there was a couple of good ones in there as well.
Yeah, because so you were winning back in, obviously you had you got to the final in 2010.
Yeah.
And that's when Michael Van Gerwen was coming through, right?
Yeah.
So you saw him coming through as we're looking at Luke Littler now.
Yeah, and he'd already won some big titles before that.
So is it like watching Luke Littler coming through, like as you remember Michael Van Gerwen coming through?
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah.
Really?
I
Yeah.
mean, very, very talented players.
What do you think has been his key to his longevity? Because I mean, he's been around a long time, hasn't he?
Yeah, I mean, he's still young too. I mean,
Yeah, he is. Yeah.
he's still got a lot left. Longevity, I think, just loving the game. I mean, I still love the game. I play it as much as I can, and that's what keeps you going.
And you've been playing for 50 years.
Not quite, but 40 odd.
Let's talk about the other quarterfinal, shall we?
Yes.
Yeah, Stephen Bunting at home playing Johnny Clayton. I mean, it was, Polly, you were there. It was loud. Well, it felt like it was loud.
Yeah, it was super loud, and obviously this was, Stephen Bunting's time to shine. It's the one night of the Premier League that he was looking forward to. Apparently, his phone had been off the hook with people asking for tickets. He's never been so popular that week. But unfortunately, it was Johnny Clayton, and I feel like the theme of the night with Johnny was him playing incredible darts, but just taking his chances. And this is how it unfolded.
He should get a shot. He does get a shot. Double 18. Stephen Bunting nearly steals it away. He had chances at the start in the very first leg. He had a chance there. He hasn't been able to get the break. Double 8 for Clayton. And Johnny Clayton is through to the semi-finals. He is still in the hunt for a third consecutive nightly win.
I actually caught up with Bunting. This was the day before Liverpool, just to talk about, him being back at home and how excited he was for the Premier League.
Was this the karaoke sesh?
So this was just after the karaoke sesh. By the way, Stephen Bunting has the most incredible voice.
Does he?
He's the type of guy
So when
who's like,
he's up there, is he actually belting it out?
He actually said that sometimes he belts it out so loud that he loses his voice.
I love that.
Yeah, for real. So yeah, we spoke to him afterwards.
We need to speak to sound, so at Sky.
Yeah, I know.
And cut everyone else's noise and just have Bunting blaring
just
it out.
have like a microphone and just isolate it for after. Incredible. He's the type of guy who's like, in karaoke, no, I don't want to sing. No. And then he'll belt it out as if he was made to be there. Anyway, this was my chat with Stephen Bunting. We are in Liverpool, but actually not the first time you have been on our podcast, involved in our podcast and spoken about, because the great John Terry gave you a big shout out, which motivated you to win a night.
Yeah, definitely. Apart from pushing people off the stage, what he said, but it was a big compliment to hear him speaking so nice about me.
Yeah, is he become a bit of a mentor now? I heard he follows you.
He follows me now, so we speak a few times on instant messages, and he's such a legend of his club. Would have been nice if he'd have played for Liverpool.
Yeah.
But, I'll take that as second place.
Hang on, so what is he messaging you, like every week, like some motivational pickups?
No, just every now and again, just how are you doing and stuff like that. So yeah, he's just a really nice bloke, and obviously that come off the back of that, and we started following each other.
Oh, we love that. We're glad that we facilitated that friendship for you. Just talk to us about what it is like playing in front of a home crowd.
Yeah, it's so special. Obviously, you've got your friends and family there as well. You've got all the Scousers who are here shouting and cheering for you. And yeah, it's a special place to play. The M&S Arena is a great arena. I've been there for concerts. I've been there for Hot Wheels. It's a bit set out a bit different for Hot Wheels than it is for the darts, to be fair. But yeah, I really enjoy playing darts in my home city. And yeah, everyone seems to give me a great applause and always singing the walk-on music. It's a special place to play. It's always emotional when you play in your hometown. Obviously all the fans are there, expectations are high, and you do put that slightly bit more pressure on yourself playing in your hometown. But yeah, the walk-on's always exceptional. Gets you right ready for the match, and yeah, it just hits different in Liverpool.
Have you had, has your phone been going off the hook this week for tickets? Come on, get me in there, Stephen, like your second cousin, third cousin.
I didn't know I had so many friends, to be honest.
They all come out the woodwork, don't they?
Oh, I reckon I could have sold the stadium over twice, I think. There's not many people who text me, but yeah, unfortunately, we only get a set amount of tickets.
Okay, talk to us about being in Liverpool, but with all of your family there, and in particular, Toby. He must be so excited. I'm just watching you every week, but in Liverpool.
Yeah, of course. He's my biggest fan, and he's also my biggest critic when things don't go right. He wants to know why, and sometimes I don't have the answers for him. I don't understand why. But it's sport, isn't it? It's live.
Yeah.
Anything can happen, and I think that's why so many people enjoy watching it. And obviously, Toby is playing himself now, and he's been beating me as well at home. So. Yeah, I've got to keep myself on my toes, and hopefully one day it can be me coming to big arenas like this and watching him play.
That would be so cool. Is it true at home you can't get on the dartboard because he's practicing so much?
Yeah. Literally, he'll get home from school, he'll be straight on the dartboard, and then he'll be on it till he goes to bed. So by the time he goes to bed, it's too late for me to get on the board. So yeah, unfortunately. And he's got a board in his room, believe it or not.
Yeah.
But he just wants a batter mine.
Yeah. We've actually got Simon Whitlock and Mason Whitlock on with us, and obviously Mason's following in his dad's footsteps, and you've got Tobe following your footsteps. What sort of advice have you given, your children or Toby?
Just not to put too much pressure on themselves. People expect things of him so quick, and yeah, his development at this age is bigger than what mine was. So I said to him, just take your time. There's no rush for you to get to where you want to be. If you want to be a dart player, then that's important for you. I'll back you 100%, and I'll help him as much as I can. Hopefully he can be, but we'll see what happens. I won't push him or force him into doing anything he doesn't want to do. He went so easily off football and into darts, and he's staying into darts now. He absolutely loves it.
What type of dad are you in terms of when you watch him play? Has he had any competitive matches yet?
Yeah, he's played quite a few.
So are you quiet on the sideline, or are you like, come on?
Yeah, I'm quiet, but yeah, he knows.
Are you like the dance mom?
He knows when I'm not happy with his performance and play. Okay. But yeah, he's such a nice kid that you can't really tell him off, and obviously it's all learning curve. I taught him you need to learn to lose before you can learn to win, and that's an important part of my process when I was growing up. So hopefully, even if it's that little bit of notion that I've given, that can take him forward.
Oh gosh, he's got such a great teacher. Just watching everything that you do at the moment, I'm sure it's invaluable to him. Let's go back to the Premier League. Do you feel that you are still within striking distance of getting a playoff spot? The weeks are whittling down. It must feel like a fight every time Thursday rolls around at the moment.
Yeah, of course. You're playing against the best players in the world week in, week out, and unfortunately there can only be one winner on a night. Thankfully, I've been able to do that once already this season, but I feel like my game's in a great place. I feel I'm playing well in my game, even in losses. I'm taking all the positives I can out of that. So yeah, it's just about building. My time will come, and hopefully there's still quite a few weeks left. Yeah, hopefully I can get a few more nightly wins and push myself into that top 4.
Yeah, Gezi Price in Aberdeen, that is your first quarter-final. Do you remember what happened last year in Aberdeen against Gezi Price in the quarter-final?
No.
You beat him in the quarter-finals last year.
Oh, amazing.
And so, yeah, I mean, how does that make you feel? Does that sort of gear you up, boost you up a little bit?
Yeah, I've got a good fan base in Aberdeen as
Yeah.
well. I've got some good friends there, and Keela's family are going up as well. So
Yeah.
yeah,
Are they Scottish? Are they?
No.
Oh,
I
right,
think,
okay.
I think one of them might be. But yeah, they're all just going up for the party, have a great time, and yeah, I love being in Scotland. Aberdeen's a great place as well, and yeah, I'm really looking forward to it.
Yeah, because I feel like, Gezi, it depends on how results go, I suppose, but, the top 2, perhaps in Johnny and Littler, you'd say that they're secure, but then, there's places to fight for, right? Every game matters.
Yeah, of course, and everyone's fighting from the Josh Rocks at the bottom. He's fighting to stay, to survive, and obviously I'm not that far ahead of him, but far enough at the moment. But I've got my sights set on the top 4. Like I said, I believe in playing well, but the results need to go my way, and I need to start winning. So yeah, I won't put too much pressure on myself, but I've got all the faith in myself that I'm able to do that.
Brilliant. Well, good luck in Aberdeen against Gezi. Let's see if you can repeat the win of last year. There we go, Stephen Bunting. Unfortunately, it wasn't his night in Liverpool, but so lovely what you were saying about Toby. Another Nepo baby in the making here in darts. Yes, yeah, Toby. And, well, we know him on Sky, obviously, because, the cameras always catch him and he's so animated. He's cheering all the time. We feel every dart hit, every dart missed when Toby's in the crowd with him. It's interesting what you were saying about how, he's following in his footsteps, and obviously we got you guys here, father and son duo. I mean, you must relate to that.
I've been watching Tobias throw, Toby. I don't know what to call him, but
how highly do you rate him? What do you
he's
think?
good. Yeah, he's good. Yeah.
How old is he? Like, he's
young. He's too young to play the Dev Tour for now, but if I could give him any advice when he first starts playing, no matter, don't think about when people call him Bunting's son. Just try and make a name for himself, and yeah, play his game.
Which is easier said than done, because I think you probably need to find something that is your niche, don't you, in terms of, like, obviously Bunting's such a big character, isn't he? He's known for the big song, the big walk-on, that he'll have to find something that is his own thing, which is not always that easy, is it?
No, for sure. I mean, if I didn't hit that 9 darter, I probably would still be called Whitlock's son.
I tell you what else Bunting was talking to us about was seeing that I could be wrong here, could be paraphrasing, but he says that you're a keen arm wrestler and you were making an arm wrestling bench in your garden. Is that right?
I didn't make one, no. Okay. Mason actually bought me one, so...
Right, okay, so so what, you wanted it, or was this a bit of a joke present?
No,
right, okay.
I love arm wrestling, and I'll challenge any of the dart players out there.
I've got a question, hang on. So you're into arm wrestling, but you need your arm to play darts. Is there not a risk? Like, do the two not cancel each other out sometimes? Like, the worry?
It's probably the worst thing you could do for darts.
Of course he does it, yeah.
So I wouldn't suggest
When
doing
did you know that you had a bit of a passion for arm wrestling? Was it something you challenged punters down the pub to do, or was it...
Well, yeah, I do.
Yeah, okay.
I win a bit of money arm wrestling.
All the time.
I'm a secret
hang on.
wrestler.
Run us through. So you're having a pint down your local pub, and you'd say, do you want an arm wrestle for what, 50?
No, tenner usually.
A tenner,
well, maybe 20.
What? Okay, right.
Depends how big their arms are.
I've seen him do 50 quid arm wrestles before. I've seen it. He does do it.
So do you train for arm wrestling?
I actually do a few certain training exercises for arm
This is
wrestling.
amazing.
What's a specific exercise for arm wrestling?
Anna, you're into your training, aren't you?
Well, I am, but not arm wrestling. Maybe this could be a new thing.
This is it.
I mean, I do a lot of curls, but then I stand my curl bar up on its end and put my hands under the weights and lift up, which strengthens.
Hang on, what?
So you've got your curl bar, you stand up, so the weights are up the top and the bottom, and then you put your hands under the weights and lift up and down like that. And that does wrists, forearms, shoulders.
How much have you won then down the pub? I mean, did you have people lining up saying,
I never had a line. It's just like one person here and there.
Okay, wow. I mean, I love this. What about darts players? Have you ever arm wrestled any dart players?
Yeah, Aaron Monk's probably the strongest I've arm wrestled.
Who's that?
Aaron Monk.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, he's very, very good at arm wrestling.
Anyone else who you've... Gezi Price?
No,
he
not
thinks
yet.
he'd be
but
good.
I
Yeah.
have sort of challenged him, and we haven't got there yet. But
Gezi, come on, Gezi.
Come on, Gezi.
I feel like this
could.
could be a sideline.
Yeah.
I really do.
What about Lucas Venig? He's got honestly, Anna, the biggest forearms I've ever seen. I couldn't take my eyes off them. Have you?
I did last weekend, and I won.
Love that.
Wow. Okay, now I'm impressed.
Yeah, I know.
Now I'm impressed.
I won easy, actually.
What? Really?
He's a power lifter, but he's got weak wrists.
Can we have a little go? I just want to see the
God.
strength. I'm not obviously you're going to win.
All right.
Okay, be easy on me. I don't break my phone. Okay.
I won't
I'll
try.
just
You
go
can
as quick. I'll just. Oh, okay. Hang on. Are you
Come on,
even
Paul.
trying at all?
No,
No.
I
Oh my
just
god.
hold
Okay,
I
it.
ready?
reckon just go.
I just want to see how. Oh, the
almost had it there.
sneaky
Did you
one.
see that? Sneaky
Gian
one.
tried that on me.
Look at over there. Okay, I'm done.
You can hurt me.
Wow, why does it?
Mason's
The
pretty
shoulders
strong.
hurting, Anna. Okay,
Oh,
wow.
everything hurts.
Clever though, Paul.
Okay,
I liked your tactics of trying to get
Yeah,
Mason's
just
eye. And then-
anything. But I'd be a dirty player on the hockey.
In terms of other weird and wonderful things, chopping wood.
Chopping wood.
Chopping wood.
Or
What is this?
sawing wood. No. I just came up with a great idea to find a log down the forest and saw it into a
what?
certain shape. Oh, well, I cut it. It's about that round, that high. Drilled loads of holes in it and put my darts in it. It's just a dart holder.
Oh.
I thought all these young
filmed it and put
kids
it on
out there would
TikTok.
love to do something like that in
Yeah.
their spare time, you know.
We love our TikToks at the minute, don't we?
Yeah, we do. love
What
TikToks.
other bits do you do in your spare time? I feel like it's, in fact, run us through like a day in the life of the Whitlocks in terms of practicing and what you guys do.
I have filmed one. It's on TikTok, but
Oh, a day in
yeah,
the...
yeah, I have filmed,
okay.
one,
The
but
start of my day is I get up and I feed all my animals first.
So what sort of animals are we talking?
Well, first one what gets fed usually the gecko with the slow worms in the same tank, and I've got some voles in there, so they all live together happily.
vole? A vole?
Inside.
Vole.
Okay.
Inside
Yeah,
the
they're
house?
inside. It's in a vivarium.
Okay.
Next will be my fish. I've got 3 fish tanks in the living room,
Okay.
2 frogs, which live with the fish.
Exotic
Such,
frogs.
Then I'll,
such an Aussie, isn't
the
it?
albino
I
do.
African sword frog.
Then I'll venture outside, feed the turtle and the goldfish,
Oh my God, you've got a turtle.
guinea pigs.
I'd love a turtle.
I did have a lot of guinea pigs, but
I feel like we've gone from exotic to guinea pig.
Disease.
Chickens.
Chickens?
Chickens.
Oh, wow.
Dogs.
So do
2
you like live
dogs.
on a farm?
No, I just in a little house,
Okay.
very small back garden.
A little house.
Oh, wow. So chickens, guinea pigs. I mean, so
Yeah.
you obviously love your animals, right?
I do. I love my animals.
Oh.
You'd like to.
Yeah, you'd like to think. I mean, wow. Okay. So you feed all the pets,
Yeah,
you feed all
feed
the
all the
animals, and then
pets.
what happens?
Work out next.
Little arm wrestle.
Arm wrestle the weights.
Okay, yeah. Little arm wrestle training, yeah.
Train. Then I might rest till lunchtime. Cook lunch.
Yeah.
Then walk dogs after lunch. This is a normal day when I've got nothing else to do.
Golf.
Maybe a
Bit of
game.
golf, okay.
We love
quick
our
This is a
9
good
holes
life,
of
Anna,
golf.
isn't it, to be
That's
fair?
dreamy.
Come back. Then I'll cook dinner. Usually cook dinner every night.
Yeah, nice. I haven't heard any dart training yet within
No,
your day in the life.
that's night time.
Okay.
We'll train
After dinner.
after dinner.
Is there a reason why it is after dinner?
Just because
when
we're
we
ready
play-
then.
that's when you play
That's the only
darts.
time.
Okay. So just to coincide with when you would be playing a match type thing.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, I guess it helps.
That's
Yeah.
when that's probably the best time for us to
And
practice.
is it kind of like a daily thing that you must do? Is practice every day?
Every day we don't play darts, so we'll sometimes play at Southampton on a Tuesday night, our
Yeah.
local at Waterlooville on a Wednesday night, and then usually on the weekends I'm playing tournaments or doing exhibitions.
Yeah. What is the goal for? Well, I guess you're both in very different times of your career. I'll start with you, Simon. What is the goal for you? Is it to get a tour card again?
Possibly. It
Okay.
all depends on form, how I feel at the end of the year. Like if I'm feeling really good, confident, and my game's good enough, then yeah, maybe. But if not, just keep practicing and
So what standard of good do you have to feel to be well, just to say, yeah, I'm going to go to Q school?
I'm saying probably average 90 plus.
Okay.
I think you have to be competitive to get a tour card.
Yeah. Okay. Well, that's exciting. I feel like that's what Adrian said a couple of weeks ago when we had him on. He needs to be in this mental frame of mind where he's feeling ready, like mentally and physically.
Yeah.
Because it is demanding, especially if you do get the tour card, then you're back on tour and it's all, let's go again, you know.
It is very demanding. I mean, especially when you get old.
And Mace, what about you? I mean, you're going to go back to Q school, right? And this is what you want to do.
Yeah, I'd love to. I know I got to put more work in. I'm still not where I should be, but yeah, just keep playing the Modus for now and keep playing all the locals I can and I've been winning recently, which is pretty good, and been playing some good darts again. So just keep working hard. I know it's getting better. So just for the next 8 months, just practice until January comes around, and hopefully get the card, and then who knows what can happen from there.
What's the goal? Have you set yourself a goal in terms of timeline?
If I could match what he's done, I would be more than happy. But he definitely wants me to be better than him, so I would like to live up to his expectation. And I don't know, you never know. There's so much time that I have. I'm only 23, so I've got 17 years before he went pro. So yeah, just got to work hard. I know it's possible, but it's got to work.
Is there a world where, I mean, you could both achieve a tour card and you could both be on tour together? Is there a world where perhaps, you know, if Damon Heta wasn't in the picture, that you both could partner up in the World Cup? Is that a dream in the pipeline?
If Damo decided to pull out, maybe.
It was a dream, but
it was a dream,
not really
yeah.
realistic.
No. Okay, what if Damon Heta obviously has won the World Cup with you? What if he won it with another Whitlock?
Oh, that'd be amazing. I'd love to see that day.
Is that something that's
that'd be great,
a big dream of yours?
Yeah, that would be great. Win a world championship, maybe. I don't know. That's obviously dreaming big. I know the Sun said I would be in the Premier League in 5 years, which I didn't say, but...
Oh, because we were going to ask you about that, actually. It did say, you've got ambitions to be in the Premier League in the next 5 years.
Yeah, I never even said that. What I said was, it was right after I hit my 9 data on Modus, and I was playing really good. I got asked, where do you see yourself? I said, well, if I get my tour card, then maybe from there, if I keep progressing the way I am, then I could, who knows, I could be in the Premier League in 5 years. But they quoted it to make it look like I was
they'll twist your words. The thing is, you know, with like what Luke Little has done now, he's kind of making everything that seemed impossible possible.
Yeah.
Is that how you see it?
Yeah, well, and I was talking about the Aussie Premier League anyway.
Oh, were you? Okay, there we are then.
It could happen.
Yeah.
A Premier League, I'd be happy with.
Premier League, yeah, no, we like that.
Can we talk about your Whitlock? The Whitlock. Can we talk about that? Yeah.
Go for it.
You're known for your 3 bullseye finish. Yep. Yeah, you are. You don't look convinced.
Well, I don't call it the Whitlock.
What do you call it then? You know it's
just 3 balls.
the Whitlock.
I feel that there's a lot of people who do call it the Whitlock. It's kind of like your signature out, and a lot of people, like our producer, he plays in a pub league, and they always say, do the Whitlock. That's kind of cool to have something named after you.
Absolutely. I mean, I love it. I mean, I might have been the first one on... Was I the first on TV to hit it? Is that why?
I mean... Maybe I'm not
think
entirely
to
sure.
I feel like this is
leg.
a question, an answer that you should know.
I don't know.
Someone's hit it. I think Van Gogh hit it once to set up, but I think he might have been the first to hit it.
Was it just something that happened on the night? Because it happened in the Dutch Darts Championship 2022. Yeah. Was that just something that happened, or was it thought about?
Well, it was. I've always wanted to do it. I actually tried against Barneveld in the Premier League years ago. I got the first one and then missed the second one and then lost the match. So I didn't really try it again. The reason was I actually went for it. I was 5-1 up and he had 2 darts left in his hand to go single bull and didn't do it. And I thought, well, I'm going to go for 3 balls.
This is my chance.
Now. This is it, yeah. And when the first one went in nice and high, I thought, I got this.
Love that.
Nico knew as well.
Yeah, he knows.
He knew straight away.
What is it like when people say, you know, when you have those sort of fancy checkouts and people say, oh, they're just showboating? Is that a thing that goes into your mind? Are you disrespecting your opponent in any way?
No, not at all. I mean, I think that's at that time it was the best shot. If the first one goes, there's a great chance you'll get all three.
Yeah.
It's just like hitting a 180, basically.
And also, don't you feel in terms of darts, it's all part of the entertainment as well? You know, it's what fans want to see, surely. They want to see a bit of showboating. Do you like a bit of showboating?
I love it. Yeah, I do a couple of blind 180s on the...
We've seen that.
A couple of blind 180s. I don't know. Yeah, I like going for... I've even gone for the 3 balls on motors before. I think I got the first one in and then missed, but... one day I would like to do that as well. I want to do that one day.
What do you reckon? Are you two willing to take on the Whitlock challenge right here, right now?
Yeah.
Definitely.
Don't sound too convinced, Mason.
I'll have a go.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
is this something that you do in practice?
Yes.
Oh, so okay. So
all the time, yeah.
Oh wow.
Well,
all the time?
We don't like...
Do you convert it every time?
I hit it a lot.
Yeah, but we don't... It's not like it's time to do the 150 checkout on 3 balls.
Time to do the Whitlock, guys.
I wish that did happen.
I know.
You know, like you just both turn to each other, give each other a wink and be like, shall we Whitlock?
Yeah. What is it? I think it was Phil Taylor who said that when he was practicing, he wouldn't go to bed unless he chucked in 2 180s.
Yeah, but this blows my mind because you could be up for the whole night.
Yeah, I mean,
you need some sleep,
I would not sleep. But maybe that's something that you could do. Maybe you do, until you are allowed to put the darts go down, you need to do a Whitlock.
Let's see if either of you can do a Whitlock right now.
Wow. Oh. Oh, well, there's 2 in the bullseye. That's not bad. Right, Mason's turn.
Oh, God.
Next time, Mason.
Not bad. 2 on the outer.
Oh.
We could have half a Whitlock.
That would be a Whit.
No, unlucky. Almost.
It's over 40 odd years of playing.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's like 1 a year.
No.
Oh.
Oh, well.
And one for good measure in there.
Yeah.
Well done, Simon. All right, come on
Thank
then,
you.
Mason. It's all down to you.
All right.
Oh, unlucky. Oh, pressure when the camera's on. That was very
absolutely.
impressive, though. Well, almost. You had the first one in and then the last one in the ball.
That counts as a half one, doesn't it? That's a Whit without the lock.
Yes.
So you got like
We'll call it a Whit.
A demi, a Whit.
A Whit, yeah.
Sounds good.
I'd just get a... Well,
Yeah, I'd get nowhere near it. Right, we're going to get you back up on the dartboard in just a little bit for the 9 dart challenge. But talking of 9 darts, I know that you've touched on it already. You've both had brilliant 9 darters in your career. Yours back in 2012 in the Premier League semi-final, which was amazing. Obviously, you went the way of 180, 180, treble 20, treble 15. Double 18, and then your boy does it exactly the same route. What was going through your mind when you did that? Were you thinking about I'm just going to pay homage to my dad here?
I've hit a couple in practice going that way.
Yeah.
And I don't know. Dad always told me it makes sense. Just double 18's an easier target for a right-handed thrower. That's what. So I was.
So there was method behind
and
the
I think
madness.
double 15, treble 15 is easier because it's in a line. You just have to keep straight, and it should go in. So it just
that's what I was smiling.
It should go in if you keep straight. And so I kind of blacked out though when I threw the 141. I remember going up to throw the 141 and kind of grabbing my darts after hitting it. I was like. And I was shaking. I was nervous. It was all these emotions, and then I went and lost the game. So.
It's the 9 dart curse, isn't it? Were you there? Did you watch it, or did someone tell you about it?
I watched it at home.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Were you screaming at the telly?
Wow. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
It was like, yes, come on, you got this. Same way.
Same way. Yeah. So did you think he would go that way? Because that's what you've practiced. Yeah. Wow. Okay.
I hit another one on the PDC about 3 months later, exactly the same way.
Wow.
And lost that game as well. I've never hit one and won the game.
He did at last leg. That's
Well, it's
why.
happened to Josh Rock, hasn't he? He's got his 9 darter in Belfast, and then
It does
not
knock
really
you
pushed
around.
on since.
Only 9
Plays with
darters
your
were
head.
titles.
It's like-
Does it really play with your head?
Absolutely. You think, right, I've got to win the game now, and then next thing, you can't get it out of your mind. Oh, I've just hit a 9-darter, and it distracts you from.
It made me nervous.
the rest of the game.
It was the nerves that got me.
Getting
I think.
it made you more nervous.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, because that same night I missed double 18 to hit 2.
Right.
In the last game, and I won that game after missing it. So hitting it made me more nervous than missing it. It was a weird feeling.
So getting the 9-darter adds the pressure.
Yeah.
Yeah, it makes you all nervous after.
I bet. You just achieved perfection in your game, and now you're just like, what have I just done?
I started thinking about going back to backs after hitting the first one. I was like, all right, another 180 here, and we'll go back to backs.
Wow, it's interesting.
First person ever.
Do you guys hit 9-darters like when you're practicing? Because I kind of hear that a lot. Yeah.
I hit one not too long ago.
Last week.
That's so cool.
Well,
isn't
talking
it?
of 9-darters, should we have a look at the 9-dart challenge?
Yeah, sure.
Oh, I think we should.
There's the 41.
41.
Right.
It can only get better, Simon.
I think Mace just had a little snigger there.
Nerve-wracking.
Okay. Ooh, 60.
All right.
There we go.
Now we're cooking.
Feels very intense. Oh, lovely.
121. Oh, God.
Okay.
78.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh.
Yeah.
140.
I quite like your sound effects, Mason.
140.
I'm getting really into this.
Oh, you've got this in
You're
the
on
bag.
218
Oh,
already,
all
so
right.
I mean, as long as you don't miss the
Looking
board,
good.
I'm sure you're going to beat your dad.
Oh, 43.
Well, it does take him straight
got
to
to
the
the
top
Oh my
of our
God.
standings.
Well
261. He's done exactly what he said he wanted to do. 261. Our new player at the top of the table. Well done.
It's the double, top of the table,
Wow.
and he smashed your dad.
Yeah. Our hands are shaking,
Well
but
done. Well done. Well done, guys. What I will say is that you were in second place just for a little bit until Mason took to the hockey. Mason, you're in first place. That's incredible.
Yeah.
So 261, and then we've got Chris Mason 241, Fallon Sherrock, Simon Whitlock at the same at 222.
And most
It's not a bad
importantly,
effort.
you tumped your dad.
yeah.
Yeah.
And Masons are taking over, so
Yeah.
we're taking that. Get another one up here. Hold on.
There we go. Should we have a look at this week's Premier League?
Yes.
13, we're off to Aberdeen.
Aberdeen.
We are. Josh Rock, Luke Littler. I mean, it's a tough one for Josh Rock, I think, in this one, isn't it? Going up against Luke Littler. But I wonder with Josh whether the pressure's off.
This is what I
and
was gonna
sometimes
say.
that can make you play more freely with the pressure off. What do you reckon, Simon?
Yeah, definitely. He started off a bit shaky, but he's shown his true class over the last few weeks, like what we all expected from him. And you know, I know exactly how he feels. It is tough. It's brutal, and the more you don't get a win, the harder it gets.
Yeah.
But he's overcome some good wins there, I wouldn't write
What do
him
you
off.
do to get yourself out of that sort of loser's mentality? Because equally, when you're on the winning streak and the momentum's coming with you, success breeds success, but you can be on the other end of the spectrum as well. And getting that turning point, how difficult is that?
Extremely difficult. And all you got to do is just keep believing in yourself, practice hard, and it'll come, hopefully.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Get that momentum change.
Yeah, I think with his loss last week, unfortunately, it doesn't look like he can progress to the playoffs no matter what happens now. So do you think he will start playing with a bit more freedom, Josh? And is that
about the prize money?
that's
Just
it?
wanna win
There's
the- just wanna win the night for the money.
there's
Yeah.
still that
Yeah.
10k
Might
up
start
for
going
grabs.
for more $9.
Absolutely.
Bunting, Gezi. What do we reckon?
Gezi.
Gezi? Yeah?
I can't call it.
Close one?
I think Gezi will want to come back firing, to be fair.
Yeah, he will.
He was disappointed with himself last week in Liverpool, so we're going to go Gezi.
I'll go Gezi.
Go Gezi? Okay.
Clayton Van Veen. I'm sitting on the fence and getting a splinter. What about you two, Mason?
I'm going to go Van Veen because he needs the points and I think he really wants to make top four.
I'm going to go Clayton. I just think he's in a really good headspace, just cruising along. Why not?
I think I'm with you on the Clayton.
Well, interestingly enough, for the first time in Liverpool, Johnny said, who is at the top of the table, as we know, he said, I'm pretty much definitely in the O2 now. So I wonder if that changes his mentality going forward. You know, he's there. He doesn't necessarily want to top the table. He just wants to be in the top 4. And now he knows he's there. Does he sort of come off the gas a little bit? I don't know.
Or it could go the other way.
It could.
It could. Luke Humphries, defending champ, up against Michael Van Gerwen again.
This is a huge game.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of pressure on Luke's shoulders right now. I mean, we've been saying this every week. Is this going to be the week that it clicks for him, or is it too late?
I was last week. Last week I thought that he'd switch on, and he didn't really. So I think I'm gonna go Van Gogh on this one. I think he wants to secure himself in the top 4 now.
No, I'm going with Humphries. I think it's time. It's time. He's been playing great, just missing a few doubles at crucial stages, but his averages are saying a lot.
He's just not got it together then, the Premier League.
He is awful at picking, by the way.
Okay, great.
Yeah, I'm pretty bad.
Really bad.
So whatever
everyone he
Simon
says,
picks,
it's
don't
usually
go
the
with.
opposite.
Do we think that the defending champion, Luke Humphries, if he does not win this week, how much in danger is he of not making it to the O2? Surely this is the defining week for him.
Yeah, I think he has to win this week.
Yeah.
Big question, who's going to win the night? Who's going to win night 13?
Littler, probably.
I'm going to go. I'm going to go Littler.
Sometimes we rule Littler off the table. We're like, okay, you're not allowed to say Littler.
And we've done the night. What about what about the whole Premier League? I mean, it's probably going to be the same answer, isn't it? Really?
Yeah, I'll stick with Littler.
I actually want to see Price win it. I don't know why. I just want to see Price win it. So I'm going to go Price.
Also, as well, I find it, like last year, Littler won all the records, broke all the records. He had, a huge amount of points. He was, riding high at the top of the table, gets to the playoff night, and it's back to square one. None of that mattered. The league phase did not matter at all. And then he's playing one night, and if it goes well for him, it does. If it doesn't, then the last 16 weeks do not matter a jot. You've been there yourself. I mean, just how mentally annoying is that?
Very. I've never finished top, but I know what it's like to finish second.
Yeah, but finish second and then go into the playoffs, and then it's back to square one then, isn't it?
Absolutely,
it's a whole new tournament, effectively.
Yep. So you just got to rely on your talent and your mentality.
Well, I'll tell you what will be a good night. It's going to be a good night in Leeds coming up. And would you like some tickets for Leeds? Yes, of course you would. Yes. Why wouldn't you? As always, all you need to do is follow our Double Tops pod, like the post, tag your mate in the comments. And it's really that simple. All the terms and conditions apply.
So this has been your first podcast, guys. Have you enjoyed it? What have you thought?
Yeah, absolutely.
Is there anything you want us to cut out?
No.
Okay, great.
Only the darts.
Only the darts, yeah.
Only the Whitlock challenge, maybe.
We got to keep that in. It was all right. It wasn't too bad.
All right.
Well, look, that is it for this week. Thank you so much for listening or watching the podcast. Big thanks to our guests. We've got the Whitlocks in the house. Thank you so much, Simon and Mason. This has been really nice to do it both together. Maybe we should tell Jack not to bother coming back from Japan.
Don't tell him that. He will stay in Japan.
Do you know why he's in Japan?
Yeah, I do. He's buying Pokemon cards.
Really?
Yes.
They're worth a lot of money.
Yes, and a lot of time and effort, obviously, as well.
Yeah.
Wow, incredible.
Make sure you subscribe on YouTube and follow Double Tops on your favourite podcast platform. It is that simple. That makes sure you never miss an episode. We shall see you next week.